Alright, it's unboxing time for the Sushing Guardian Erena from the Sushing. Yeah, cool, got it from Bombusbee. This is a figure, obviously. I don't think I have to explain myself any more than this. This figure has a lot of great sculpting, a lot of interesting details, so let's unbox her right now. She is part of the Bunny Rapid Action Squad, or BRAS. Very clever joke, guys. Obviously, this review will come out later, after the unboxing. So this is just like a first impressions video of my first figure from Sushing. Now, from my knowledge, these figures have ratchet joints, which I'm a little iffy on about skinny figures with heels having ratchets. That tends to just kill all posability and balance, but we will see. Very nice instruction booklet with a chibi logo. This is the second figure. I did not get the first. Stands, information, nice booklet, all the stuff. Okay, I heard I will need a runner, and I see, well, need those things to get with the runners. Okay, how are these tabbed in? Is this like glued in? Oh, it's taped on. So we have some pre-painted runners here, so that's nice and interesting. And of course, the figure herself in this very nice clamshell, very large, held together with tape in of itself. They really wanted to make this nice and secure. And clamshell off, figure out. A lot of wrapping to protect her, so hopefully no paint damage. I don't see any paint damage. Let's move the tie over here, and they indeed put a lot of effort into the sculpting of this figure. That's all I'm gonna say on that front. They put this in between her legs. Pause. Okay, so the joints here feel nice and smooth, nothing stuck. Those are some clicky ratchet joints. They don't even support her weight. So like, what's the point of the ratchets? You just make things a little less satisfying. However, fortunately, her feet are not attached by ratchet joints. These are just solid friction joints. Very nice. So the arms also ratchets, though this one looks a little iffy, like it's slightly coming apart right there, and the hand just fell off. That's okay. There we go. And the torso is on a ball joint. She is very shiny. Now, so far, the thing that annoys me the most is how much her tie flops around. I might put some sticky tack right there to make sure that it just stays in place nice and center. And now that we have the bunny ears attached, let's get the rest of the stuff out of the box. There's, of course, this identity card, so that's cool. And then inside the stand is a dog. Oh, I'll just keep her there. Inside the stand is a dog tag, I guess? Is that what this is? In a lot of wrapping paper. Yep, this is a dog tag for the character. It says, Guardian Erena, sex female, blood group B. I guess they used group instead of type, bunny action, rapid squad, so that's interesting. What's also interesting is we have, I guess, some stand parts and alternate wrist pegs in here. So let's get the stand up and running so we can actually, not have her fall over. Stand. Also, the dog tag bag had this mysterious rope in it. Okay. There's also these straighter, standard, neutral bunny ears. And, of course, bunch of faces. Now, these are interesting because you have your angry, neutral, and I'm not gonna say what this face is supposed to be. It's definitely sniping. Yeah, let's go with that. There's also these armor pieces, which I'll check the instructions on where they go, and these for the guns, I assume. So you have this for that gun, this for or I guess this is just a pouch, and this is for the gun, obviously speaking. And then you have all of these hands and this little, like, canteen, which is difficult to remove. Okay, let's open this up. Is this still separated by tape? Nope. Okay. Runner 1. Just one big runner with some painted parts like these axes and a gun. Pretty freaking sick. We get these 2 alternate ring pieces for her thigh garters, I guess to attach extra stuff, and of course this really badass looking shield. Alright, it is nipper time. So let's get to nipping. Nip, 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 nip. Nip, nip. Alright, now for some of the put together parts of this. I think we just stick this in here. Or like this. Hold on. Alright, so it's absolutely like this, though it's not wanting to go in at the moment. There we go. Hatchet 1 complete, and hatchet 2 underway. And now it's also complete. Close enough. Now, this part goes into here and through these holes right there. Little tight of a fit, unfortunately. This piece, of course, goes right in here for the shield. And there we go. And let's not forget, this goes in here, and this goes in here. There we go. So let's test out that function. So that pulls off there. Then we just put this on, and then stick the leg back in. And I assume it's the same for this. That just fell out immediately, so we can just tab this in and stick this back in. Maybe I should, like, yeah, I think this needs to be lubed up a bit. Okay, that kind of helped. There's still a squeak, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna, rip the peg. Okay, so wrapping up, you can put the magazine in the gun like that. Super nice and smooth. There is a little hole for an effect part, but there's no effect, so useless. So, yeah, she's cool. I lost this piece when swapping hands, so I'm gonna be looking for that. And, yeah. Cool figure. Unboxing done. I guess review will come eventually when I have the time. Bye-bye. Oh, and please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for this lazy video. You know how it goes.